It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have just got to get this off my chest. Heavy energy in the air. Sure, the sun has nothing to do with it. Yeah, beware. Beware of groupthink. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Beware. Beware, 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 beware. We identify at times in our lives with things like truth or movement, but that's because at times we seem surrounded by zombies. And it seems like there's safety in numbers, so 9/11 truth movement, the predecessor to truthers. A lot of people coming together, questioning the official story, standing against genocide. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I'll never forget all those years I spent screaming in the fucking streets of Portland about 9/11, bringing up the facts. Building 7, Osama bin Laden in the hospital in Dubai, NORAD standing down, so many different things. Even the Russians helping the U.S. right before they invaded Afghanistan. They had troops outside Afghanistan and one of the neighboring countries, like Uzbekistan. So many different bullet points with 9/11. So people have identified with 9/11 truth, and then from there truthers, which today is more of an encompassing idea or concept. But human beings aren't like that. You can't lump everyone into one category and a whole other group of people in another category. Sheeple and awakened. It's very defined. It's very black and white. It's not really organic. Of course, most of us agree on some tenets or philosophies. There are those that are woken up to a certain point that we just can't keep doing this shit. We should be good people. We shouldn't have a world government. We shouldn't have so much hatred in our society. We shouldn't allow ourselves to be manipulated by these dark forces. We should be the light beings that we are. Maybe that's why we're on Earth, to learn these things. There are parallels and some of the philosophies that some of us share deep down inside. It's that collective knowing, consciousness. So in a way there are distinctions, but they're loosely defined. I just want to encourage people to stay out of that labeling box. Ooh, I'm a truther. Oh, or I like truthers. I tell this to my friend a lot, and it's advice that definitely I should apply in my own life on a regular basis. I go back and forth. When we feel isolated from society, we identify with truthers. We identify with movement. We're moving somewhere. Moving where? Moving your post to another forum? Moving your link over here on your website? Which movement? You mean a movement of people where we come together and develop independent communities? That kind of a movement? Or moving around to the promotional tools and widgets? Like this page. Like Twitter. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Oh dear God. Truth. Wow. Truthers. Truthers. Acronym for truth. What is truth? Are old truthers looking for truth? Yes, that's a truth I think we need to ask ourselves. Think outside the box. I like the name of my show, Outside the Box with Alex Ansary. It has a rhyme to it. It's real. I picked it for a reason. Outside the box, not inside. No, don't put me in. I know we both question this reality together, but we can't all exist in the same box. Especially when you're kicking sand at me. Ooh, I don't even want to be in your box. I want to be over here. Wow. My own personal growth and evolution comes from telling it like I see it. And being who I really am. That's what I'm going to be doing more and more of this winter. Just more sharing. Just more honest sharing. It may be raw. It may be crude. It may be rough. I may be rough around the edges. There may be a little tint of green in the camera, in the video. You're like, whoa, this is not Hollywood quality. What the fuck? There's a cord hanging out over here. What the fuck, Alex? It's the maid's week off. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I might even have a stain on this shirt. Oh, no. Actually, no, this is one of the better shirts. You're lucky. Oh, boy. You're lucky my hair is not just totally wild right now. You know, I could just totally just do this and just cause your eyes to go blind. Truth. What is truth? I know I'm looking for truth. I've been looking for truth. We're all looking for truth in some way. You find truth, you find knowledge, you find information through experience. Have more experiences. Don't let your energy get stale. Don't lock yourself into one worldview or one, this is my identity, and we've got to come together, guys, and if we've got to compromise to come together, well, let's come together anyway and compromise what? Our morals, our integrity, what we know. There are far too many people saying, oh, come together, come to Papa, come to Papa, come to Daddy, come to Daddy Liberty Boy. Oh, I'm the ultimate patriot. Come with me, and we're gonna. Different flavors of waka waka. Solar flare induced, potentially. Other aspects, oh yeah, oh yeah. Just be aware. There's so many boxes you can get trapped in. You can trap yourself in, and then you're like, oh my God, I can't get out. I've fallen and I can't get up. I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to hit that pacemaker, that little, panic button that you've got strapped. You're going to have to find a way to get up. I'm telling you, man, this is a very complex matrix that we are navigating through. I'm telling you, something about the soul's journey. It's got to be an original. It can't be a copycat. Tell it how it is. You may identify with certain things and truths and knowledge and blah, 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 but you are a original. Your soul is not exactly resonating at the level of someone else's soul. If they're going, oh my God, life is so horrible. They're killing us. Oh my God. They're bringing in the Russians October 2013. They're bringing in the Russians. Speaking of which, I just saw another video where the guy's posting EU Times material saying that 15,000 Russian troops have been called in. That's not a real report. And they're not here. And they have trained here. And there are dangerous times coming ahead involving China and Russia and maybe some other countries. But the reports that people are citing are not factual. So many so-called truthers of today's world are posting this material, and there's nothing that I can say or do that's going to get them to look a little bit closer at the source documentation. Where the fuck did you get this information? Can you back this up with another source outside of this website that links to another website that links back to that website? It just makes a circle. Wow, man, I can't believe, whoa, dude, we are so... I mean, where is their power there? Where is their truth there? Truth, oh. I'm a truther. Truther. It is the boxing ourselves in that I'm criticizing, not the truths. I've identified with being a truther. I've identified with the liberty movement. I have conformed my language in order for others to understand me. And no matter how much I try to censor certain aspects of myself, I will never be able to please any of those groups. And always, it seems, I, Alex Ansary, remain outside the box. I'm nobody special, certainly not claiming to be a prophet. I feel very different. I feel like I'm having a very different experience than some people. I'm also feeling like I'm having a very similar experience to some people. So I recognize some people on the planet that I feel like are a part of my spiritual family, frankly, because I see the essence of what they're sharing and what I'm sharing. And I'm seeing the similarities, the crossovers, how we've come to some of these ideas through our own experience and investigations and spiritual insights. We don't have to call ourselves anything. We just are what we are. And there is a shared consciousness that clearly is there, that we are sharing, that we are both connecting with, that we are both contributing to. And I think that that is a real truth, this oneness, this wireless, spiritual, biological internet where we're sending information back and forth. This is a truth, and we need to use that more and more to catapult ourselves out of the current situation that we are in, individually and collectively. Individually, you shouldn't be afraid to strive for good things. Neither should I, because others are in a stuck place. There's no power in transferring your fear to someone else because you're afraid and they're not. And I see people do that with Fukushima and what's happening right now, and it is a disaster, but other disasters have been taking place for a very long time and will continue to. Yet human life is still here. And even if human life were to pass on, spiritually speaking, things would still continue energetically. Our souls would still be going through their own experience. They would still be evolving, or I guess for some, if it's possible, devolving or regressing. People looking for the truth don't stay stuck in the physical realms. They listen to other people's perspectives. They don't get involved in competition. They don't get caught up in this survival game. Ooh, I have to get this much attention for hits, so I'll put out anything. Ooh, and I'll market it to the truthers. And we'll tag it with martial law and happening this October, just like every winter. It's like seasonal. It's getting colder. Okay? The animal instinct is going, it's getting colder out. We better get some food. Okay? A little bit of firewood, little blankets, maybe a warm body. Need somebody to love. Winter time, worried about economy, cold. And it's during this period of time where the disinfo agent artists, special ops come out with their network of websites and push this shit about October Surprise. It's not that we're not facing threats. It's that the stuff that a lot of people are attached themselves to isn't legit. Going back to this concept of truthers, and then I've got to end this video. I've got everything out that I wanted to say. It's been on my mind a lot. Let me just say this. Let me just say this and close. In my own adulthood, I guess, well, when do you become adult? When you're 18, there's different phases of being an adult. And we're at different levels. I do believe that in terms of our soul. There are people that really inspired me early on. That today I appreciate them for their work and what they are doing and their perspective on things. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll just hit the back button there. Thank you for sharing your perspective. Tip of the spear. Oh yeah, tip of the spear. Okay, alrighty then. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Turn red in the face. Oh yeah. Get me emotional. Work me up. Yeah. I've really stepped away from a lot of other people's influence over the last couple of years. And it's helped me see certain things differently. Stepping away from the media as a whole, alternative, indie, grassroots, and mainstream. All at the same time, and going out in the middle of the desert, interesting effect on the cerebral cortex. And just dealing with yourself and your own thoughts. I reflect on that every now and then when it comes to truth and finding your own truth. Turning off the noise, static. I'll be talking about meditation and time on the show Outside the Box Radio on American Freedom Radio this Saturday night. You might want to tune in. I have a very interesting guest. He's a telepath, martial artist, exorcist, metaphysical teacher. We're going to talk about psychic protection, self-mastery. I interviewed someone named Michael Monk a couple weeks ago. I'm working on getting that MP3, then I'll post it over at alexansary.tv. But truth is far more than what is taking place, my friends, in the physical plane of reality and what we see, what we experience in this five-sense reality. It's far more than that. And that is one of many messages presented in this video. Thank you for watching.